this is Larry Anderson reminding you what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become, and what you say you see, and what you hear influences the results you produce in your world. So, I was sharing with you during our last episode that you and I are responsible for the results we produce in our worlds. And the reason for that is because what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become, what you say you see, what you hear influences the results you produce in your world. And you know what? In a very, very little while, I don't know exactly when, I got a lot of projects I'm working on, but I'm going to go back to the beginning of that success formula again. And we're going to start all over with what you feel you attract. And I promise you, it's going to be more exhilarating, more inspiring, more uplifting, more, how do I put it? More upward moving than the last time I did it. Because as I went through the formula the first time, I've been able to gain additional information, additional insight, additional awareness that has enriched my life, and I'd love to share that with you. So the last time I was saying you and I are responsible for the results we produce in our world. And I think I got there by saying, do not look to God to do anything else for you. He's already done everything. Son, all that I have is yours. What else do you want him to do? What else do you want me to do? What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you have received it and you will have it. Ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. What else do you and I want God to do? It is time for you and I to begin to possess it. To begin to possess the land that has been given us. You know, boy, it is always, boy. Sometimes I gotta try to keep things in balance, because as I try to say something, a million other thoughts show up. But let me go back there. So, how could you say, and this is what I was saying last week, how could you say that I created this scenario in my world? Well, if it's not pleasing, you did not create it. You did not consciously create the divorce, the unemployment, the sickness, all those unpleasant things that you see in your world. But let me tell you, you created it though subconsciously, indirectly, because what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become, what you say you see. That is the only way anything ever gets created. That's why I have asked you guys this question over and over again. Can you come up with anything that has ever happened to you in your life or the life of anyone else that you know, good or not good, that did not happen as a result of something you heard, something you said, something you felt, something you thought, something that you are exposed to, something you imagined? It is not going to happen. It cannot happen. There's no other way for it to happen. And I'm telling you guys, that is the position of strength. So when you see things manifesting in your world and you're trying to figure out why, I did not do this, I did not cause this. Yes, maybe you did not cause it consciously, but vibrationally, energetically, emotionally, you caused it. Because nothing can happen in your world unless you allow it to happen. You have been given dominion. Genesis 1:26. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, over the earth, over the livestock, and over every creature that moves along the ground. And we'll get into that another time. But my time is up. I'm trying to get to this point. Hopefully I'll get there during the next session. But remember this. I want to empower you. I want you to get rid of all excuses, all blame. Focus on yourself. Realize that if you do not allow it, it cannot happen. Once you realize that, then now let's work on coming up with a plan to make sure that you only allow things that are going to be beneficial to you. And I'll talk to you later.